Good afternoon, guys. Happy Wednesday to all of your sunshiny faces. So we got back from Meijer. I have that haul to share with you guys. There wasn't that much that was going on. Honestly, it was pretty quick too to get in and get out. And we even went through self-checkout, so I feel like it took a little less time even. They didn't have, like I said, a lot that was going on. A couple of the deals were like repeat deals from last, well, at least one of them I know was from last week. We did a similar deal to it as well. So like I said, they didn't have like any like special sale going on really or anything like that. It was just kind of, they had a couple advertised things, and then they had, like I said, some other things that I found with like coupons and stuff like that. So I'll share all of that with you guys from Meijer today. Like I said, I thought overall we did pretty good. We were like right about it, a 50% savings, which I think was good too. And I double checked, all my coupons came off, kind of even one that originally I didn't know how it was going to work out. I'll explain that to you guys in a second with the dog treats, but it did end up making them fairly cheap. So like I said, I'll share all of that with you guys for today. So here's everything we ended up picking up from Meijer. It cost $46.58 and we saved $43.69. Now actually I did lie, I guess. The only thing we didn't have, they were out of, was blackberries. They were supposed to be on sale for 99 cents. I was going to pick up 4 packages, but they were completely out, so I didn't end up getting any of those. But that's a really awesome price for blackberries, and like I said, they were out, so we just didn't end up grabbing those. But we did end up picking up all this other stuff that was on the table. So I think I estimated it was going to be like around 50 bucks or so. And so like with the blackberries, but we ended up, like I said, saving, you know, it probably would have been about a 50% savings if we got the blackberries, because I think they probably retail at like $4 or $5. So then getting them for 99 cents, you're saving like at least $3 or close to it each. So like I said, that would have probably pushed us over 50% savings, which I think is pretty good. So most of the stuff was just kind of, like I said, the things that they had on sale. That was really all I ended up kind of focusing on and buying. And like I said, it wasn't really anything. I mean, a couple of the things were like things that, like for example, the meats. These again too, maybe not the best deal, but I figured that these will last most likely a little bit longer than fresh deli meat. And also too, if there's a week where like Tony's or Caputo's don't have deli meat on sale, we always have this as a backup. And like I said too, I could probably check the date on these, but like this for example doesn't, its sell by date is April, so that lasts for a while in the refrigerator. So like I said, we always have that as a backup. If we don't end up getting meat that week, we can always use something like that. Anyways, I'll share with you guys the deals though that were going on. A couple of the ones that were advertised for this week, these Prego pasta sauce were on sale, $6 for 3, and then there was a $2 off of, I think it was $2, yeah, $2 off of 3 coupon. So it ended up making those only $4 for 3, or like $1.33 each, which is pretty good. Pasta sauce, I do like to pay anything under $1.50 for at least. I mean, sometimes it depends on the quality and like what brand it is and stuff like that. I might pay a little bit more, but again too, I thought under $1.50 for those were a good price. They also had the Campbell's different types of condensed soup. Now getting like the cream of mushroom or cream of chicken soups, Aldi has their store brand normally about 50 cents. So if you're getting either of those two kind, this probably wouldn't be a good deal. But they don't sell normally like cream of broccoli, cream of celery, the cheddar cheese soup, cream of onion, or like French onion, like those different varieties. Those ones are the ones that are a little bit harder to get, and a lot of times too, if we do need those for a you know, kind of more obscure recipe, I guess, but if we do need those for something, like normally it's just cream of mushroom or cream of, you know, chicken soup that we'll end up using for. But I do have a couple recipes that use these other varieties, and if I don't have those on hand, we'd have to go and pick them up from Walmart, and normally they're over $1. They're on sale though, $6 for 4, and then there's a $2 off 4 coupon, so it makes them 4 for $4, $1 each, which like I said, for the other varieties of canned soups, like I said, these other cream of kind of varieties that we normally can't get, they're normally a little bit over $1 at Walmart. So I do find that, like I said, getting those on occasion is a pretty good deal. I do use the cheddar cheese kind of soup pretty often, and again too, you can use the cream of celery and broccoli and cream of onion in a lot of different recipes as well. The French onion we also use. So like I said, those are pretty good. But I think they also had their canned condensed like chicken noodle and tomato soups. Now for Campbell's brand also too, it's not a bad price, but like I was saying too, Aldi's, I think their price is at least like 75 cents or less, something like that, around that price. So if you aren't super into like it has to be name brand Campbell's soup, those you can probably get at Aldi, like I said, at a cheaper price, or even like Walmart's store brand will probably be kind of similar to Aldi's price as well. So those don't normally end up working out to be like the best deal for you know, like I said, those type of soups. But these ones, like I said, we don't normally get deals on and can't always find at, you know, like I said, some of the cheaper grocery stores. Like even to Walmart, I don't think carries like a cream of celery store brand, so I probably have to buy Campbell's variety anyway, which like I said is normally more money than what I can get this sale for. They also had the same deal that was running last week, which was these Airwick, like these vibrant type of like refills, the 2-pack. These are on sale for, I think it's $6.99, and then there's a $4 off coupon making them only $2.99, which is about $1.50 per refill, which is not too bad. I especially don't like to pay anything over $2 for these, but the refills normally are super expensive anyway. Like sometimes they can go for almost like $4 each per refill, like, you know. So in this case they're $3.50 regular price, so getting them for only $1.50 I think is a pretty good deal. But like I said, some varieties of certain kinds can get pretty expensive. So I didn't think that was too bad of a deal. Another one they had advertised was either on the mini kind or the full-size ones, either 6-count minis or the full-size 3-count bars. They're on sale for $4.99, but there's a $2 off coupon making them only $2.99, which is a pretty good price. That's about 50 cents per bar. If you are buying though the 3-count, they're on sale $7 when you buy 2. You have to buy 2 to get them at that price, but you can use that $2 off coupon and it'll take those down to $5 for 2 or $2.50 each, which is a little bit cheaper than that. But my mom likes these little mini ones, so that's what we ended up picking up, because like I said, it's kind of almost around the same kind of deal anyway. Those ones work out to be a little bit cheaper, but I also didn't have to buy 2. I just had to buy 1. And normally, like I said, my mom will get these kinds, the little mini ones. They also had the Klondike bars, or like the cones. These are also on sale for $4.99. A $2 off coupon makes them only $2.99, and these retail at like over $8, so that's a really good price for frozen ice cream bars, or cones, I guess they are. But again, too, for an 8-count, that's a really good deal. So those were all the ones that I think I know were advertised for sure. The other deals were ones that, like I said, I found that I didn't notice were advertised like in the ad, so they're available for everybody. The other ones, again, too, you could still have these coupons, but sometimes you also might not. Sometimes they're based on, like, again, shopping habits and things like that. But I have bought these a couple times, the Sunbird, like either the stir fry, or I wanted to get the beef and broccoli one, but they didn't have that, so I just picked up the stir fry kind, which was normal price $1.25, but there was a 50% off coupon, so it took 63 cents off, making it only 62 cents. I had this Snapdragon, like the different ramens. They were a normal price $1.99, but there's a $1 off coupon, making only 99 cents, which is not too bad of a deal. I mean, sometimes you can get some of the other varieties of ramen cheaper, but again, too, I didn't think that was that bad of a deal. They also had this like orange chicken. I was either gonna get the orange chicken or I think it was something else, the sweet and sour chicken, which they were out of, so I just picked this up. But this was on sale for $5.99, and there was a $1 off coupon, making it just $4.99. I didn't think that was the best price, but I figured this is actually a pretty decent like dinner if we pair it up with some rice and we do it with like steamed vegetables and stuff like that, for like a whole 3-person kind of dinner, because I don't eat meat, so again, I wouldn't be eating it. I don't think that that's, like I said, too bad of a price for that, just to do like for a quick dinner if we're like, we didn't make anything or something wasn't defrosted in time or whatever. You know, it's like I said, a pretty quick, convenient little meal. Can just kind of be whipped together real quick with, like I said, like rice. Like I said, it'll work out pretty well. So pick that up. And then also to these, the Lando Frost, this kind specifically, we picked up the roast beef kind. This was on sale for $3.99, and there was a $1 off coupon, making it just $2.99, which is for a 6-ounce package. That's not the best price, but we almost never get deals on roast beef ever. My mom is like always kind of asking for roast beef because she likes it, but like I said, normally you buy this at the deli counter and it's like like $10.99 a pound. It is pretty expensive. So like I said, if I could get a decent deal on that, I will. The prepackaged you know, meat is not too bad. And then also too, like I was saying, just in case we happen to run out of you know, or we don't have any like deli meats on sale for that week, because like I was telling you guys, we normally get our deli meats at Tony's or Caputo's. So picking these up wasn't too bad of a price, and we ended up picking up the big mega pack, 22 ounces of the Lando Frost, and we got the turkey breast, because normally if we get a deal on anything, it's normally ham. So it was either ham or turkey breast. So we picked that up, but it was $6.99. There was a $1 off coupon making it $5.99. Now that is over a pound. It's a pound, 1 pound and 6 ounces. So it's a little less than a pound and a half. But normally when we get sales on meat, it's like around $5 a pound at least. Sometimes it can be a little bit more money. So I actually didn't think that this was a bad price. It was actually a fairly good price if you figure out like per ounce what it costs versus like buying fresh deli meat. And again, too, turkey is normally pretty expensive. Like I almost always get deals on ham for about $5 per pound. And again, too, I pretty much paid that for this, which was not ham, it was turkey. And on top of that, too, it was over a pound. So again, pretty good deal. They also had, too, the IHOP K-Cups. These were normal price, I think it was $7.99, but there was a 50% off M-Perks coupon, so those were only about $4 or like maybe $3.99, something like that. So that was pretty good. They also had, this was a personalized coupon for me because they had the, because I bought them before, but also they had this month those like for you kind of personalized coupons based on normally shopping habits. They're separate from the M-Perks coupons, so they're normally like, you'll see a little banner like around that'll say like, oh, clip your personalized coupons for February or something like that, and they'll have a whole bunch of varieties. Sometimes they'll have like a free coupon also for like a specific product, or it might be like a 25% off coupon on something that you've bought before. You know, sometimes it's like general kind of like, oh, just on eggs or you know, something like that, but it's also sometimes personalized to what you buy. And because we have bought Starbucks before, this is on sale for $6.99, but there was a $1.25 off coupon. Like I said, that was the personalized coupon. So I only ended up paying $5.74 for that, which is a pretty good price. Normally, I don't get anything under $6 normally for Starbucks, so I thought that was pretty good, and that's what I prefer to drink. If I'm not having iced coffee, I'm normally having like Starbucks K-Cups. So, and I will even make Starbucks like iced coffee too from the Keurig sometimes, but you just add ice. Really, you don't have to, like, to me, you don't really need to buy like those specialty like iced coffee ones. I just add ice to my hot coffee and it kind of works out to be the same. I will sometimes too even make the coffee the night before, leave it in the fridge, and then pour it over ice in the morning, and it's like cool and chilled, so my ice isn't melting. So I don't really like ice in my coffee all that much, but like I think it waters it down a little bit, but I do like cold coffee. So like even to just like putting it in the fridge, we'll just have it cold the next day. So, but I also do like hot coffee on occasion, but it's so warm out right now, guys. I really don't like need to have hot coffee. I wore capris and a like a sweatshirt, a very lightweight sweatshirt to Meijer today because it was like 55 degrees out, and I think someday next week it's supposed to be 70 degrees out. It's gonna be 71 for a high. I'm like, yes, guys, I am living my best summer life already, and like beach life. But it is, you know, it is only February, and I am not looking forward to what April is going to bring, because I know that it's going to be freezing cold then, like in April, and like June we're gonna have like horrible weather. Like it's gonna be cold all the time. That's how it goes here. If you get blessed with like warm weather early on and you're in like lose spring, then you pay for it in like the late spring and early summer. Like that's what I figured out. So that's what I'm probably saying is going to happen, because we never get this lucky. Anyways, the last deal on the list though was on the dog treats. So there was a couple of different things that were kind of going on with these. Now these are the like 10 count, 7 ounces, small medium sized dog treats. Their normal price $4.69, but they are on sale, buy one get one 50% off. In addition to that, they also had a 10% off M-Perks coupon and a $2.50 off M-Perks coupon. So because the one was like 10% off, I think it took off, that coupon like took off first, then the 50% took off for the buy one get one 50% off, then the $2.50 coupon came off. So in total what it looks like was they cost $9.38 for the two without any of the coupons or sales. Then I got 47 cents off for the 10%, then I got $2.11 off for the 50%, then I got $2.50 off for the $2.50 off coupon. So they are only $4.30 for two, or $2.15 each. So that actually ends up working out to being cheaper than like a buy one get one free sale by a little bit, since they retail at $4.69. So it was basically half price for those, which I thought was pretty good, because again too, we can give these to the dog, and because they are like small to medium, the little dogs can have them, and Bliss can also have like maybe one or two. But I think they're still like pretty decent size. Like I actually think Bliss will have a fine time being able to like chew these, but they are supposed to be like the dental kind of like chews and stuff like that, although we do use like dental powder in their dog food to help with like their, you know, keeping their teeth clean, bad breath, all that kind of stuff. These are also helpful in doing that as well. I kind of hope that they are like minty flavored, because I'd love for the dogs to have minty flavored breath, but I don't know if they are. Like I think those greenies ones are, but we just don't buy those very much. Again too, those kind of things are expensive. Like again, this is, I mean, these aren't horribly expensive, but sometimes they can get kind of pricey. So either way, Charlie's looking at me like, wait, you got us cookies? I did get you a cookie. He's looking at me like, really? I just saw his head moving. It's like dark in the hallway. I can just see his head moving. Again, that was everything that was going on for Meijer for today, and what they had going on. Like I said, they had some advertised stuff that was going on, some that weren't, but overall I thought they were pretty good deals. And like I said, it was about a 50% savings for everything, which was pretty good, and good deals on all that kind of stuff. So anyways, I'm gonna get this all put away, but I thought I'd just share with you guys what was going on at the store for today. Well guys, I'm gonna take a shower and get to bed. But if you guys saw yesterday's vlog, I was telling you guys how I needed to order those envelopes for doing the photo organizing. They got ordered today, thankfully. I sized everything to make sure, like for the most part, I think I was like pretty sure, but I just wanted to double check that like everything was gonna fit, like the photos and stuff like that. So I did, and it looks like it all will, which is awesome. And so they won't be here though till Friday. I think one of them was supposed to come tomorrow, but I was like, you know what, why don't we just have both of them come on, or like all three of the different sizes that I need come on the same day, which was on Friday, which was when the other two were supposed to come. So those have been ordered, so like I said, I can get back to working on that on Friday. It's just, I needed a little break like yesterday and today, but today was weird too, because we had to go to the grocery store and stuff like that, and like where it fell, I didn't have like a good chunk of time to kind of like work on it for a while. So anyways, now that, like I said, Friday and hopefully over the weekend I'll be able to work on that. But Matthew's also, I think, supposed to be coming home over the weekend. In addition to that though, we are planning on doing the floors in the back bedroom or not tomorrow, but over the weekend. So that should happen. I don't know if it's going to take just the weekend, if it's going to be longer than that, but so long as we can kind of get things rolling. I feel like the fact that we've stopped and haven't been doing anything for a while, and now the amount of like stuff that we're like, we still have to do it, we still have to like get it done, and like not actually doing it, it's just like everybody's kind of procrastinating a little bit. Not really even procrastinating, but it's just like we just, you know, it's easier to just kind of move and move from one thing to the next thing. And because we stopped because of Christmas, now it's hard for us to like get back into like going and doing the stuff that we need to do to finish these downstairs bedrooms. Because again too, the big thing was make sure that the upstairs get done for Christmas, and I feel like too we kind of burnt out from that. It was like so much stuff that it felt like we were kind of doing, that now it's like, okay, now we're done, we can all just kind of breathe and have time to ourselves and stuff like that, and you know, just like relax on the weekends. And it's like, no, we probably should be doing the projects. And then, you know, we haven't, like I said, it's not just like going right into it where we're like, okay, our mindset is to get this stuff done. It's like we've been sitting on it for so long that we're like, eh, what's another week, kind of, you know, or we'll work on it next week, or we still have to actually do this thing. So that's why I feel like, because we haven't just gone from, like I said, like the one project to the next, now we're kind of, again, dragging our feet a little bit and getting the next project started, which was the downstairs one, since again too, at least my parents are upstairs, and like we have the rooms kind of put back. And again too, it was like once I cleaned up my room after Christmas, because I was able to get so much stuff that wasn't mine out of my room that I just had like stored in here because it belonged in other parts of the house or to other people, and again too, you know, there wasn't space for it. We ended up losing a third of our house, you know, due to the construction that was upstairs. There was a lot lot of stuff. And once I got my bedroom back too, I was like, I'm a little content right now. Like, I'm in no rush to get anything done. And I think that's how everybody kind of got. So we have it written down on the calendar that this weekend we were working on it. And then Matthew was coming home this weekend, so we're like, hey, you want to help too? So like I said, that's awesome. And nobody has to work, you know, like my dad had a couple of weekends too where he either had to work or was going to have to work. And then also too, you know, we had other stuff that was kind of going on and family things or, you know, whatever. And so, you know, there was a couple of weekends like that too. Plus like we had the Super Bowl weekend and, you know, so again, we've been a little bit, you know, had some things going on, but like I said, we could have easily squeezed it in several different weeks, but no, the plan is that we are going to work on it this weekend, which is nice. So I did finish up part of my jewel list. I do have a little bit more that I need to finish, but that's nice. So tomorrow, because I won't be working on pictures either, I can probably end up just spending some time too, like editing, finishing up grocery lists, kind of just doing the things that I can or want to do tomorrow, and just have a little bit more like me time, I guess, tomorrow, because there's nothing that I have to get done or have to do or whatever. But anyways, I'll see you guys all in tomorrow's vlog. If you guys did enjoy today's, make sure you guys give it a little thumbs up. If you guys are new, we'd love if you'd subscribe, and I'll see all of your sunshiny faces tomorrow. So bye guys.